Howdy y'all, it's Andy from Rubber Ducky Prospecting, and today we're going to talk to you about a little something different that I did for headsets for my metal detector. And it may be something you're interested in too, so I thought I would share what I'm doing here. So if you have one of these, then you probably have one of these. And if you're like me, you probably hate headsets as much as I do. They're hot, they get in the way of your hat, they're uncomfortable when you're trying to wear sunglasses underneath them, they're just a royal pain. So what's a lightweight wireless solution that we can use that's actually comfortable to wear, that you can hear really well while still keeping your ears uncovered, which means you can wear it with any hat, any sunglasses, pretty much anything you want. Only caveat to this is going to be that it's not waterproof, but for most of our metal detecting where we're not detecting like in the water, this solution is going to work really well. Stick around and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, boy, let me tell you, if you're anything like me, the very first thing that you wanted to do with these when you got done trying to use them a few times was probably that. Or at least that was my feeling after using them. So I have to give some credit for this where credit is due. This was not 100% my original idea. When I went looking for a better solution, I found some of the boys over in Australia, and they were selling a kit very much like this with the adapter, the Torus headset, and the Bluetooth transmitter in it. But I found you couldn't get it in the United States. You could only buy it in Australia. So that sent me down a road of looking for how can I build this myself using pretty much the same parts that they did. And that's what I did. Took it out, tried it, and I really like it. So you guys should try this too. Like I said, all the parts, all the links will be in the description for this video down below. So feel free to go down there, put one of these together. I'm telling you, it'll be worth your money. It's pretty awesome. So as I said, we looked around, we saw what the guys in Australia were using, and we decided, that looks really cool. I'm going to build one of those for myself since I can't seem to buy their kit in the US. So here's what it consists of. We have the Avantree Torus neck headset. Now this is kind of cool because the speakers are up top and the soft parts here. This just goes around your neck. And if you really want to be able to hear even better than what you're going to do with the Avantree Torus, it has earbuds built into it, and they are retractable, so if you decide you don't want to use it, they just retract right back up to the housing. So you have your choice of what mechanism you want to use this with. This is a low latency Bluetooth technology. The headset as well as the Bluetooth transmitter that I've chosen to use to do this project are both a very low latency Bluetooth transmitter and receiver technology. So you don't really hear any delay in your target in the tone that you're listening to. So the other parts that you need, besides the Avantree Torus neck headset, if you're like me and you have a 2300, you're going to need the SDC 2300 headset jack to 1/4 inch jack. So this is the waterproof jack that the SDC 2300 takes, and then this is a 1/4 inch stereo phono jack on this side. The next step, and this is part of what makes this so kind of genius, because this will work with lots of different metal detectors. So the next step is you're going to need this 1/4 inch stereo plug to 1/8 inch stereo jack adapter, and that's going to plug right in there. And then the last thing that we're going to need is the Bluetooth transmitter itself. So this is the Bluetooth transmitter that I've chosen to use, and it just has a little 1/8" stereo dongle hanging out. That's going to plug right into there. She's in transmit mode, which means the audio coming in this way gets transmitted over Bluetooth. So we're going to take this and we're going to plug it in to our SDC. So one of the very first things you're going to notice when I plug this in is the internal speaker is going to shut off. But now, because I already had the Bluetooth transmitter and the Torus turned on, the Torus is active. So I'm going to throw the Torus around my neck here. And I'm going to move the microphone. I am the only person in the world who still has to carry a pager, and it has, of course, go off right in the middle of the video. So I'm going to take the microphone and I'm going to hang the microphone from the brim of my hat. So it's kind of going to hear the exact same thing that my ears hear. So now you can hear the tone from the SDC as it compares to the level of my voice while I'm talking. This will give you some idea of how loud this Torus really is. And because it sits right on your shoulders with the speakers a couple inches below your ears, you hear it like it's inside the middle of your head. It's kind of cool. So we'll take and run some nuggets. So as you can hear, we can hear that threshold really well. We can hear that threshold really well. So this solution works really good. It sits on my neck, it's cool, it's out of the way, it's wireless, it's easy. As far as my SDC and dealing with the Bluetooth transmitter, what I found that works for me is I just take and tuck the cable back up underneath the cover that I have, and then take the cable the other end and we'll stick that all up under the cover on that side, and then the Bluetooth transmitter itself just sits right over where the connection is, and then I just close my flap and now it's 100% hidden away and out of the way, and it works good. Range on this thing, I found it'll go about 20 feet. I can walk away from my SDC about 20 feet and still hear the threshold through the Torus. So it's got a pretty good range, and latency wise, I can't complain about latency. Again, we'll swing this around here just so you can see. So if I bring my nugget in, there's zero latency on this thing. So it is an awesome tool to use in the field. All right, well, that's going to do it for this edition. I hope you found this useful. Like I said, again, for all of the parts, links to where I got them, check the descriptions down below. I'll have everything listed down there. The last prices I had them for, the URLs, some of it's Amazon stuff. I think the SDC adapter cable, I had to go to somebody else. I couldn't find that cable on Amazon, but I'll give you all the stuff you need to be able to do this yourself if you want to down below. And by all means, you know, let me know if it worked out for you. I think you're gonna like it. It's really small, it's really light, it's really comfortable. And so far, I am 100% digging this thing. The guys in Australia did a knockout job when they started playing with this. So anyway, that's it for this adventure. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Go find some adventure. Bye-bye.